So what we have tonight is duck breast in a beautiful cherry port sauce a la Steve. I have beautiful green beans, smashed potatoes that were cooked in the duck fat. Amazing dish, and you'd be so surprised. You'd be so surprised how easy it is to make. Trust me, this is easy, and it is unbelievable. Oh my gosh. Bon soirée, bon appetit. Please subscribe, watch this video. It will change your life. Oh my gosh. So, we're making duck breast in a cherry port sauce. But not just any cherry port sauce. We're going to flambé it with Maurin, which is a French liqueur from, well, it's wine, it's a cherry wine. It has a little almond in it, just wonderful. I use this to flambé the duck. But we're going to make a cherry sauce in port, and we're going to make some potatoes, which we're going to roll that into the duck fat and just give that golden juice into there. We're going to do some green beans as well. And let me introduce you to my ingredients. It's very simple. You need a cup of port wine. You need a cup of beef stock. Homemade beef stock's better. If you don't have the time to make it, get the bone stock, which is, well, just trust me, get it. You're going to need about a pound of green beans, about a pound of those small potatoes. You're going to need about a half a pound of cherries or frozen cherries. If it's out of season, just use frozen cherries. You're going to need one big shallot, one big garlic clove, 3 tablespoons of butter. This is for the sauce. You're going to need a little butter for the green beans, a tablespoon. Oh, you're going to need some thyme, and that's for the duck, some black pepper, some salt, and I think that covers it. So this is really simple. Oh, you'll need 2 duck breasts. This will feed 4 people, by the way. So the first step is take your potatoes, and you're going to drop them in the water, and we're going to cook that and bring it to a boil and cook it through. So when you can stick a fork in it, or my favorite method is a temperature probe, and it's 200 degrees, pull it out, drain it, and we'll come back. In the meantime, I'm going to slice and dice my shallots, crush and slice my garlic, and we'll be back. Okay, we're back. So, my duck breasts have been in the fridge, and I uncovered it and put a paper towel on top of it to dry out the skin so I get a crispier skin. Now, we're going to have to cut into the fat, but be careful not to cut into the meat. So this is a really simple way of doing it. I go across, use a nice sharp knife, not too much weight in it, cross, and across. So lightweight, and across, and across. That's what it should look like. Oh, are you wondering what this is? What is this? This is my almond pear tart. I have a video on it. This is dessert. Made it before, made a video. I'll put a link so you guys can see it. It's easy and delicious. We are back. Let's get going. The potatoes are cooked. So I'm going to turn off that burner. And I'm just going to take those potatoes out. My beautiful potatoes. They're going to go into that duck fat later. Oh, my timer went off. There we go. Okay, you need olive oil. And you're going to put that on there. Now this is important. You're going to be tempted to put it on a high heat, but don't. With duck, put it on medium heat. And we're going to bring this up and warm this up. And you know what? I'm going to move the camera so you guys can see everything. So, we'll be right back. Okay, so we got that on a medium heat. We scored our duck. We're going to throw that duck before we do. Oh my gosh. I'm on TV and I almost forget something. We need to season it. So I'm putting black pepper, salt, and I'm going to rub that in there. Like that. Beautiful. And I'm going to drop that in there. Now, when you lay this on, lay it in there, and lay it in there for 10 minutes. 10 minutes, don't touch it. Now, my wonderful water here that I cooked my potatoes in, I'm going to take some green beans and drop that in there. Be careful, it's hot water, so don't burn yourself. You might even want to start a timer. Oh, I wish you could smell the duck already. So, really, almost all the cooking will be on the fat side. Now, I put my oven on at 400 degrees. And what I'm going to do after 10 minutes, I'm going to flip this guy. And on the bare meat, I'm going to cook it for about 3 minutes. I'm going to add some salt for my green beans. And I'm going to add some butter. I'm going to add a good tablespoon of butter. And I'm going to put that on a low heat. And I'm going to cover it. There we go. That's cooking. And yeah, that'll be good. You know what? I'm going to transfer this over here because nothing more exciting is going to happen on that. So low heat. And I'm going to transfer that over here. I'm burner further away from you because I'm going to be making my sauce soon. And let's turn that off for now. All right. Look how that's cooking. Beautiful. Before I start on my sauce, I'm going to wait a few minutes, so we will be back. I appreciate it. Hang in there. Okay, we got 6 minutes left on the duck, but I need to get my sauce going. So I am going to take my butter, just 3 tablespoons. I'm going to drop that in there. I'm going to get my other ingredients ready to go. This is going to melt down. Do you see all this fat that's coming out there? Oh my gosh. That's good stuff. We're going to use that for the potatoes. and I'll show you how. But this is a steep trick. So the classic sauces for pork, cherry pork, do not use this. This is a Steve's secret. I use the devil. Yes, the green devil. All right, so the butter is melting. It's gonna take probably a minute or two. So I might edit this while this is doing. Oh, I wish you guys could smell this stuff. It is amazing. By the way, I have this on a medium-high heat, which I will lower pretty quickly when I'm making my sauce. I love sauces. Have I mentioned that? Yeah. Okay, we're going to drop our shallots in. And yes, that's a big shallot, so that's okay. Toss that. We're going to cook that for a couple minutes, and then we're going to add our garlic. And look at all that grease coming out of that duck. It has not grease, but fat. It has so much fat, but that is golden. We're going to use that, and we're going to pour that into where our shallots are cooking at. Our green beans are still cooking on the side there, out of the camera view. It's really a no-brainer. All right, we're going to be, oh wait, I think we're ready for the garlic. I think so. Yeah, let's add the garlic. And how I know is the shallots start to become translucent. And that's when I add it. Now we're going to give that a couple minutes. I'm going to season this. I'm just going to put salt. Stir it a little bit. Give it some love. All right, we got 3 minutes for the duck. I gotta get my beautiful cherries over here. Get my pork. Get my beef stock, beef stock. And my thyme. This is from my garden, which, by the way, I transferred inside into a pot because it's getting cold here in Chicago, so I wanted to save that and bring my herbs inside as much as I can. The only one that really doesn't work is parsley. I bring it in and it's a bit of a challenge. All right. Yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. Okay. I am going to add, see, what are you doing? We need to add a little bit of my Maurin, just a tad. You hear that? Oh yeah. Let's drop another tad. Beautiful. Oh, if you can find Maurin, it's a wonderful, wonderful. Oh, you can make beautiful cocktails out of it. You can drink it out of it with ice. It's very old, very delicious. Okay, we're going to add our pork. Yeah, we're adding all that goodness. We are making our sauce, people. Okay. All right. Now be careful in this part. heat. Okay. Woo. Then 10 minutes. And we're going to flip that sucker. And not for long. Really quickly. And you'll need a plate or something to temporarily put your duck aside. In a minute though. All right. We're going to flip it and do it for 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Okay. Almost at a minute. We're going to turn that, and I'm going to temporarily remove that from there. Turn off the heat. Now, you got to be careful. Look at that duck. Oh my gosh. You got to be careful. You got to be very careful. Oh, because we want to save this fat. There we go. That's going to cool. My sauce, I'm reducing it by half. So you just let that do its thing. When it's reduced about half, we're going to add the cherries. Okay, the duck. Look how beautiful that duck is. We're going to put it back on there. And we're going to throw that in the oven at 400 degrees. And we're going to do that for 3 minutes. So, 3 minutes went by. Let's get that beautiful duck out. Woohoo! Look at that. We're just going to put that to the side. We're going to remove that. I need that pan. So I'm just going to drop my duck into here, and it's going to just rest. Just let it be. It's fine. Okay. So when you pull a pan out of the oven, always remember it's hot. So the way I remember, because I forget everything, I put, you can't see that. Can you see that? Okay, I put a mitt over it. So I know it's hot. And if you have somebody at home and walks by, like a kid or whatever, grabs that, they're not going to burn themselves. Steve safety tip. Anyways. Alright, so the sauce is starting to look really nice. Where's my spoon? Ah, there it is. Well, let's check that. It has still a little bit of ways to reduce some more. So, we will be back. Remember, 50% reduction. So, that's what we want. This is going to go back here. And I'm going to take these potatoes and I'll show you some magic in a minute. Okay, we're back. Look at this sauce. That's about 50% reduction. Remember, that was a cut. All right. Now, we're going to drop our beef broth, or stock, sorry. That's a bone-in stock. Remember, get the bone. Don't do just regular. We're going to drop our cherries, about half a cup. Oh my gosh, get this out of the way because it's really messy. I'm going to take my time, drop that in there, and we're going to bring this back to a simmer. And again, patience, patience, patience. We're going to reduce this by half again. Actually, probably a little more than half. So, your duck. Take a plate, the lid, whatever, and cover it. It's resting. It's perfect. Don't worry about it. Now, this is going to just simmer for a long time, but I need to do some work with those potatoes. So it's easier for me to do this. So I'm going to transfer that to the back and bring this to, you remember? Keep the lid on. That's why I do it, because I always forget. All right. Let's put that lid on there. Okay, now I'm going to put the duck fat back in here. And trust me, this is deliciousness. And we're going to bring this up to heat, and then I'll show you what we do with the potatoes. It's going to take a few minutes, so we'll be back. So, I'm taking my potatoes, and I'm smushing them. So that the fat that I put back in there, always be careful. Oh yeah, okay. So, potatoes. I already cooked them. I'm just gonna smush them like that. And now they're all smushed and ready to be dropped in the fat. When my sauce gets ready, which we'll get in there, but not yet. It has to reduce some more. Remember, 10 good minutes. You want to reduce that by half. So we're getting there, but we're not quite there. So we'll be back. I appreciate your patience. This is going to be so good. This is going to be really good. My cherry sauce is getting there. I can do my potatoes. So I'm just going to take my smashed potatoes. Be careful not to burn yourself. Just drop those potatoes in there. And that beautiful duck fat. Now keep in mind, these potatoes are already cooked. So we're just going to brown them. Like that. Oh, and trust me, that flavor is going to go into, I'm putting a little crushed black pepper over my potatoes. Season it with some salt. We'll season it a little more. But now I'm going to carefully test the first ones. That needs a little more. So it won't take long to cook those potatoes, and you just want to brown them in that duck fat. And trust me, the flavor that it will add to it is amazing. Check on those potatoes. Yeah, that's deliciousness right there. Look at that. I'm liking where all this is going. All right, I think we're almost there. Now, what you're looking for in your sauce is we need a little more time. It should stick to your spoon. It should be like lumpy. Almost there. Good things take time and patience. Cooking's a lot about patience. All right, I think our potatoes do. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to turn that off. And I'm going to transfer those potatoes. into that potatoes. Trust me, flavor. Oh, it's gonna be unbelievable. Okay, we just want to keep that warm. So you can put a cover on it or a towel or whatever you want. All right, our sauce is there. Our final step. Turn your heat all the way up. Not medium. Not all the way up, but medium. And we're going to flambe our duck. And we're just going to drop it on there. Now, stand well back when you do this. If you don't have a gas stove, use a match, but again, stand well back. We're going to take our beautiful and we're just going to flambe that real quickly. For green devil from France. And then quickly turn that. And that's just going to warm it up. And we're ready to plate, people. Yeah, we're ready to do the magic. Yeah. Oh, God. Look at this. The duck. We're just going to, we just flambéed it really. And I'm just going to drop that there. I am going to slice that baby. And look at how perfectly cooked that is. And this is what how we're gonna serve it. Cut it like that, and then we're gonna plate it like that. Then we're gonna get those magic potatoes. And we're just gonna put those to the side, and that'll give it a little crunchiness. Look at that. And then, oh yeah, we're gonna keep adding magic to this, people. Okay. All right. I'm going to add some green beans there. Like that. Not too much. You know, maybe we center this a little more. There we go. Then, oh my God. Here comes the best of the best. Oh, look at that sauce. I'm just gonna drop that beautiful cherry sauce across here. And then we're just gonna garnish with a little bit of silver thyme. You don't have silver thyme, it's okay. That's what I grew in my garden. But we're gonna just put a little bit there and there. Look at that. Get close on that and show the beauty. Oh my God. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you, my subscribers. I'm very humbled. You guys are amazing. I appreciate it. Comment? I'll answer comments. And I am grateful for the people that share and get people to watch my videos. I hope you learned something. Merci, bonne soirée, bon appétit.